who was crowned. Barleva just questioning where do you think women are in a safe world or a better world? Like what's going on? And she said, like, do you smile about that fact? And she said no, because the people we are not dealing with, which are the perpetrators, which is you guys, like are not being dealt with. So
but dealt with
like emotional, because remember how you never understand? Yeah, so I feel like that's where the problem is. So before I left the house, I was like, no, we're gonna talk about this because Women's Month. So yeah, I just like wrote down a few questions that I'd like to ask you. And I think the next segment will be about identity, but we'll get into that on the next segment.
Next year.
Yeah, next year. Sharp. So these are the questions that I constructed for him and for me also, because I also want to get clarity on the way guy. Yeah, why are we not in a safe place? Why are we being told what to wear, what not to wear? So.
But isn't that before you go into that? Like now, I believe I'm a man's man. Let me put it in that sense.
What does that mean?
I will explain. Like the image you give me, like especially in the day and age that we live in, where nudity, because I think women these days have forgotten that there is such a thing. We're not into public indecency, whereby you're wearing a see-through shirt and no bra. That's public indecency.
Okay, public indecency.
Yeah, get fully naked. Yeah. So for me, that is not dignified.
For who? That's for me.
That's my. Hence, I'm saying for me, and I started by saying for who? For me, because I was raised in a household full of women. So they have scarred me with the image of what a woman
is supposed to be like.
Yeah, and like they raised me very well, thank you very much. And they are dignified females, I believe.
Okay, can I ask you a question based on that?
Yeah, you will.
Do you believe as humans we are constantly evolving?
Yes.
So if you have been raised with that mentality, obviously you carry it throughout. But as we are constantly evolving, and you also believe that, don't you think, like our mentality, the way we think about women, the way we think about things, aren't those things supposed to evolve too?
Can I just say, before I answer, we are sexual creatures, people. Like let us not run away from that fact. Male and female, we are sexual creatures. So if you are going to vilify me for being, and I would say a typical male in society, where I see a female's breast and I get aroused, then ask some soul. But like I am saying to you, like for some people, they are not intellectually evolved to be able to handle a breast in the public, hence the see-through top. Some people actually just see it as primitive wiring, because we are primitively wired sexually. Like a person would be poor but still make so many babies.
Don't you think we are also like that as women? Like, don't you think we are also like that? Because
no,
why don't you get
that is what I am trying to come to. We are sexual creatures. Even you are saying right now, even women are sexual creatures.
Yeah.
So what is sex? Isn't it nudity? Like the form of sex. Doesn't it involve nudity?
You know what I think? I feel like besides nudity, besides clothes or anything, it starts in the mind. Because remember, if we're not or a sex is nudity, those things count. But there are still men this day, like
no, that is just some fucked up. That is some fucked up. But and can I just say, Arabia in this sense, they're not raping female babies only.
There are men who rape males even.
When you're saying babies.
Okay,
when you
but
say
the statistics,
yeah, enough for me, those guys need to be like their dicks need to be chopped off.
So, but the guys who rape girls our age their dicks don't need to be chopped off because we get
Well, like I am saying, like I will still emphasize on it. Like when they are, like you were saying, things evolve,
yeah.
But when they're still very primitive in the head. You know what I mean? And it will boil back down to our instinctive nature. That's also something that we forget. Or we are very instinctive naturally as human beings. That's why we are able to adapt and evolve. But there are some wires in our heads that if you're not intellectually capable, then you won't be able to unwire them.
Okay, like
yeah,
me
sure.
and this guy, I thought you were telling me that question, but yeah, so I'm just we'll have this conversation afterwards because I'm not convinced, I'm not satisfied.
For sure.
Yeah.
Because you're a woman, you like we on this topic will forever have different views.
Yeah.
That's one thing for sure.
So the first question is, I'm asking you, remember?
Yeah.
So I'm asking you have you found yourself as a human or a man? Mm-hmm. Like do you feel like you found yourself or up to as how I know? Like why are you here?
Okay, well, initially I'll start by saying and I'll still press on point out where I would rival.
Yeah.
So as a human being, fulfillment is not even a word. So I do know what I want to do in the next 30 years, that's one thing for sure. But I doubt that when I get there, I will be fulfilled enough to say I don't want to go another 30. Yeah. So for sure, I do know like my characteristics, who I am.
Adaptable.
Yeah.
Alright.
For sure.
So while we're still on this topic, we are still in Women's Month.
True.
And the things that happen to women, like
it's outrageous.
Yeah, and then
I'm not
even like
yeah, go right ahead. Yeah, let's go through the question.
You know what made me write this question is so many women are being abused in their households. And then the argument I want to feel like a man. So my question to you is, what makes you feel less of a man? Like, do you have anything that they make you feel less of a man?
I feel like I'm too intellectually superior to actually feel less. Never mind the man part, to feel less and take it from someone. So
you know why? You know why I'm snapping?
Yeah.
Because my second question was gonna be, can anyone really make you feel less of anything?
Yeah, no. So that's for sure.
So and my question's done. Like, what's going on? Okay, so okay, but you already answered me. I was gonna say, like I said, many households. So so many times I've had men or boyfriends say, I want you to make me feel like a man. You know, I want you to make me feel like a man. Do you ever, like, what does that, like, again, what does that mean?
And I was still repeating it, like I'm saying now. I feel like if you want to be made to feel somehow, intellectually, you still have a long way to go. So until you are able to let go of your primitive state of thought, whereby you only see a female as a piece of meat or whatever, then you will not be able to appreciate like a female as she is, as a part to the entire whole.
Yeah.
Because I still believe in like the perfect balance, male and female, whether who's vilifying who or who's pointing fingers at who. This is just a system to keep us apart, where else we should be coming together. So the problem is not the problems that we are pointing out one by one, saying hey. The problem is that we have ran from our natural roles, I would say, and this is what I believe. We have steered away from nature itself. So nature retaliates. So it will retaliate with people being confused as to who they are and where they stand in society. And I still believe, and for Women's Month, I still believe that women should stop trying to compete with men, because this is not a competition. We are not even running the same race. So stop trying to be men.
Can I rephrase that into women trying to compete with? Can just humans stop competing with each other?
No, because right now we are speaking solely on Women's Month, right?
Okay.
And since they're saying it's Women's Month and not Humans Month, it still says competition, because there's still a dividing name or tag.
I never thought about it like that.
Yeah.
But I also think the reason it's not Humans Month, it's because bruh, we're not even good at like we do.
Yeah, but how many people frame themselves as such and actually believe it? That's why they need to be gratified with Women's Month and Women's Day and all of that other crappy shit that makes you really forget who you are. Like, this is just a system made to keep lines in between us, and once we can phase out those lines or identify the line, then we can better understand each other as different components that should work as a whole.
Snap, snap, snap,
so
snap,
snap. That's my view. Let's.
Can I cut you short?
No, I want to continue for sure, because this is like a shout out to my sisters, my mothers, my aunts. I'm calling you that because being a jeweler, I believe that women are the carriers of the light or information.
In life.
Light is life.
Okay.
You understand? So without you, we cannot spread the word. So I will still keep on saying this. And to all my brothers out there, it is difficult to police other men, to be honest. So if we are stigmatized as rapists because you have a penis, but you know that your sister is getting abused and you want to try and help and she's telling you stay out of my business, don't feel less of a man, as she was saying. You know what I'm saying? No one should make you feel less
of anything.
Yeah. So we cannot police, to be honest, because some of these things are relations, and I don't know, I would say some women don't feel like men love them if they don't abuse them.
Yeah, this is true.
So
because I at a certain age I felt like that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is true.
Because it's just something that you are subjected to. So let us phase out the lines and become superior beings. Read a book, read a book, feed the mind, and the soul shall surpass whatever barriers that are put for the body. So
because one time of questioning where you're too superior to even think like that. So how do people channel their mind into evolving or expanding their way of thinking?
First and foremost, have goals, Yeah, it might sound very idiotic, but they help. Goals help. Be it a daily goal or as human beings, I've realized that without anything to achieve, we are as good as being zombies. That's why we are adaptable. The world has come and gone. They tell us that dinosaurs have lived here and they're gone. Some species of animals are gone, but you as a human being are still becoming a better version of yourself.
Every single day.
With all this interracial mixing and whatever. This is just genotypes, finding their way, adapting and surviving, even in the movies, they're still humans. No matter how far we go into the future, humans will forever exist. So don't be superior, man. Don't feel less of anything and don't take less of anything. Yeah, for sure.
I think we're done.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like this is a wrap.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel you can't, you heard the man,
for
no one is supposed to make you feel less of anything.
Yeah.
No one.
That's why
not even your parents are supposed to make
Can I
you
just
feel
add, man? That is why some guys cannot be single. Because niggas can't cook. Niggas can't wash their own fucking clothes. Nigga, learn how to cook, learn how to wash, and you will see that a woman is not only about cooking and washing your clothes and
like that's
taking
why
care of your babies.
Some women now
Yeah.
can be single because we've learned to be independent.
Exactly. I can put shit in my pocket and my
that's why
mouth
we can be single.
and stuff.
And we have options. We can have choices.
Yeah.
We can decide what you wanna do. So, ladies, you heard the man.
Yeah, for sure. Even niggas, I feel like Women's Month should be aimed at, like changing men. Like, don't make your events exclusive. Don't make them most of the events that are organized Women's Month and Women's Day and it's a day for women, so why are they there exercising and doing all the load? You know what I mean? Public speaking and whatnot. And you want solutions to the problem, and most women say men are the problem, you know what I mean? So why can't you then sit down and listen to the problem speak?
But can we just give a shout out to Leisure Seshoka?
Yeah,
because
for sure.
Her event,
for sure.
that event gave me,
I wasn't there.
It gave me an insight. It gave me an insight. It gave me the power to just get out of my comfort zone, Because like you were saying now, let the problem speak.
Yeah.
As I was saying, Brandon was speaking at that event. The problem was speaking, and we got an idea of what the problem is, what the problem actually is. Because most men fight us because we make them feel less of a man. Ego, like you can't handle a strong woman. It has nothing. And the reason you can't handle a strong woman is because when now yourself, you haven't really
I'm still saying intellectuality helps, guys. Like knowing it's not a scam. Like this thing you're knowing yourself. Obviously, situations might change, but there are foundations that you lay, morals, values. You know what I mean? Like reevaluate.
I think I had a question like that.
reevaluate those. And
I was like, what are the 3 values that you are not willing to sacrifice?
For myself?
As a human being.
Okay, so
we're gonna end it here, and then we'll take it from here next time.
No problem, for sure.
So what are the 3 values you, as how I know, you're not willing to sacrifice as a human being?
As a human being, well, one is adapting. Like I'll never give up adapting because that is how I change and that is how I grow as a person. So when situations come, I don't crumble or fold or close. No, I learn and adapt. So that's one. My value number 1, like I'll always be adaptable. And then number 2, I believe, is the hunger for knowledge that I have. I will never give that up for anyone. And then 3rd and most important is my first wife, which is my career. Girl, I love you. Julie, I love you. Like I am saying, I am phrasing jewelry as a woman because we were talking over the past week, my male friends. What is the highest form of appreciation? You as a man, you can have the money, you can have the life, you can have the choppers, the aeroplanes, the yacht, but it don't mean shit if you ain't got a woman next to you, and you know that. That is the truth. So shout out jewelry, I love you. You have changed my life for days, dude.
Because this guy comes to us. I think we were at a function or at a wedding. I don't remember. He's like, I'm not sure if this is gonna sound insensitive or not. He's like,
You know what I mean? And most people will be like,
the second that's how powerful we are. If we can just believe in ourselves, be ourselves, we are heroes ourselves, and no one is supposed to make us Barabeshi became or anything. No one's supposed to give us courage or something. All we need out there is just inspiration. That's it.
But can I just say something? Women, whether this is relevant to you or not, can you do research, understand what a woman is to begin with? You know what I mean? because now we're talking as humans here. There's no sexual orientation going on here. So understand what the word woman means first. You know what I mean? Then I feel like everything else shall take its course in making sense to why your life is like this.
So comment below, just let you guys know. Okay, yeah, so guys, it's a wrap. We are done. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to this channel, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please click the subscribe button below. As you know, how I know KG Jewelers. And just check him on Instagram, on Facebook. He's doing his thing, man. And we are, where are you going?
I'll be at Julex Africa 2019, Santin Convention Center on the 5th, from the 5th actually to the 7th. So yeah, it's a great place to actually see that jewelry is not machine made, yo. and learn something about something you didn't know. So you're welcome to come through if you are around Santin at that point in time. My stall will be definitely there. KG Jewelers, you know, trying to make it big, trying to do it for the black child, as I would say. Yeah, like we are alive and very well and still kicking to die.
Yes.
By the way, Facebook, Instagram, KG Jewelers. That's all you gotta do, and then follow, you know, like, share,
comment.
Yeah, like throw in a comment for sure. Cause what I'm trying to do, exactly, what I'm trying to do is engage my future clientele, because I believe you are my clientele. Engage you, and like my aim is to teach through my work. So comments are welcome, you know, for sure. Like, how can I improve? How can you like access my things easier and stuff like that? A website is coming soon, and yeah, virtual store all the way, and then the physical store will be an experience. So that also will be coming quite soon. Still working in there, growing each and every day. So yeah, shouts to conversing.
So yeah, the plan is just to grow every day. Begin every day, restart recharge every day, you know. So yeah, thank you so much guys. Namaste. Bye.